cells in parallel, we have like this. Okay, suppose now try to take out the printouts. Okay, the sample papers and all physics, chemistry, math. Take out the printouts and keep it ready. Phone or laptop इस्तेमाल करना कम करो. It is the timing for that. Okay, this is sincere advice now. Okay, ठीक है, WhatsApp वगैरह है इस्तेमाल करो, लेकिन don't be like completely into that. ठीक है, अभी मैसेज आते कि रिप्लाई करना जरूरी नहीं है. You can reply after 5-10 minutes also, not a problem. Okay. Now internal resistance here. Current here is I1, current here is I2. Okay. This is B1, this is B2, this is C. Okay. So current here is what? I1. Current is I1 in the first arm and current is I2. But voltage remains same. Okay. Now here E equivalent and R equivalent. E equivalent and R equivalent. This is the current I and this is AC. AC. Now here what happens here? I1 and I2. I1 comma I2 are currents leaving positive electron. Currents leaving positive electrons. Electrons. Okay, positive electrons. Here what happens? The current in parallel I is equal to what? I is equal to I1 plus I2. Current is different, but voltage is same. Current is different, but voltage is same. Now here we are writing V of B1, comma V of B2. Our potentials at B1 and B2. Our potentials at B1 and B2. These are the two potentials. So now V is equal to what? V is equal to V of B1 minus V of B2 is equal to what? E1 minus IR1. Equation number 1. V of B1 minus V of B2. Now here, similarly, because this and this will be same. So V is equal to again V of B1 minus V of B2, again which is equal to E2 minus IR2. E2 minus IR2. So what is the formula next? I is equal to what? We know that I is equal to what? I is equal to E minus IR or E minus V by R. Okay. I is equal to E minus V by R. So we are writing I is equal to what? E minus E1 minus V by R1 plus E2 minus V by R2. Okay, this is equal to what? This is equal to I is equal to E1 by R1. Here I is equal to what? I is equal to E1 by R1. I'm writing this one, E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 minus V by R1 minus V by R1 plus V by R2. Okay, this is the actual current which is moving through both the circuits. Now I will simplify these two. I will simplify this and this. I is equal to what? I will take the LCM as R1 R2. So it will become E1 R2 plus E2 R1 minus what is that? V into, I'll write here, I'll take LCM here. V into R1 R2 R1 plus R2. Okay, R1 R2 R1 plus R2. Okay. Yeah. Now I will simplify that. I want the voltage now. V is equal to what now? V is equal to here. V is equal to E1 R2 plus V2 R1. E1 R2 plus E2 R1 divided by R1 plus R2. This is V. See, you are simplifying. Means bring this on the left hand side. Cross multiply. First bring this fellow on the left hand side. Then cross multiply. After cross multiplying, you will get this. This and this will get cancelled. I'll do that way. Okay, you might not understand. I'm just solving that step for you. V of it is like R1 plus R2 divided by R1 plus R2. Okay, this I brought it here. It is equal to what? E1 R2 plus E2 R1 divided by R1 plus R2. Okay, then minus I. Okay, then what happens? V is equal to what? here R1 E1 R2 plus E2 R1 divided by R1 R2. See, R1 plus R2. Sorry.
So there it should be R1.
R1 R2, yeah. So now what happens here now? This is R1 R2. Again, divide this one. R1 plus R2 divided by R1 R2 minus I divided by whole divided by R1. Shit. What did I write here? R1 R2. Here it is R1 R2. Sorry. Now, so again R1 plus R2 divided by R1 R2. Okay. So what will happen? This and this will go away. V is equal to E1 R2 plus E2 R1 divided by R1 plus R2 minus I into R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2.
सही डेरिवेशन कितने मार्क्स का है?
दो मिला के 3 मार्क है. 3 मार्क है. दो मिला के सीरीज और पैरेलल. सीरीज एंड पैरेलल मिला के.
सीरीज एंड पैरेलल मिला के
3 मार्क में 1 and 2 ऐसा दिया आपका क्वेश्चन. 1 and 2. He gave 2 like this. Series second one parallel.
चलो मैं 3 मार्क के भी पढ़ेंगे वो भी 2 क्वेश्चन.
अब बच्चों के जान लेना है सीबीएसई वाला. So V is equal to what? E1 R2 plus E2 R1 divided by R1 plus R2. So R equivalent is equal to what? R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2. Is it clear all of you? Is it clear all of you?
Yes sir.
Yeah, please note down this. Then we go with Kirchhoff law. Okay. Then I'm going with the next one, junction rule. Okay. So junction rule, it says that at every point, the sum of the current at any point, at any junction, the sum of currents, entering the junction, sum of the current entering the junction is equal to the sum of currents leaving the junction. Next one is what? Loop rule. So the algebraic sum of changes in potential around any closed loop. Please learn the statements as it is. Statements do not change. Whatever is given as it is, you have to write. Okay. Explanation you can write in your own words, but statements do not change. Write as it is. Closed loop involving resistors and cells in the loop is 0. Okay. The algebraic sum of changes in potential around any closed loop involving resistors and cells in the loop is 0. So I'll just finish off the bits and bit, then I will do a numerical. Okay, a numerical on this one. Then we can leave. Okay, I'll just take 10 more minutes more. Are you busy right now? Or are you having any other work? Take your cats to it.
Physics ही पढ़ना.
Yeah, you have time, right?
Yes sir.
Moksha.
Yes sir.
Okay, no problem.
Yes.
I'll complete this. Sorry, I wasted my time in in discussing with you people. You did say.
Sir, it's fine, sir. We value your efforts, what you did so far.
Can you not keep quiet for some time?
Sir, you also need I'm trying, sir, but I don't know. My finger is just going to unmute button.
At least
somehow.
we attend the tuition on site.
He used to get nicely in the class also. That there also he used to get nicely, but he never keeps quiet. That's a problem.
Sir, we need to take rest, no, sir.
Yeah, sir. Some break.
First, no, you're taking the break.
Yeah, tomorrow will be the test. Write, prepare well and write. See, it is 18
Yes,
marks for the boards. Take it seriously, prepare well and write. Okay.
How much mark?
18 for the boards. These three chapters, and 35 mark paper I am giving. It will be 35 mark, like few
Sir,
cases.
is it like the previous one only, like 3
सर
case
ये
studies?
शायद एलन को बोल दो कि मेरा पेपर ना मांगे तो लास्ट में मेरा भी
No, you have to join the meeting tomorrow, please. All of you join the meeting, or otherwise you can come here and write.
Join the meeting.
Sir, I will come on set and write.
You also come and
Sir,
write
we'll
here,
join
better.
the meeting.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sir, we'll join the meeting.
Sir, we'll join the meeting.
Okay. Now,
No,
okay,
we
did you write
come
these
to
two here? See, current coming to the junction is like this. So this is what I1, I2, R1, R2, R3, R4, R5. Okay, this is I3, I4, I5. Okay, so what happens here? Current I1 plus I2 is equal to what? I3 plus I4 plus I5. Okay, and the second one is what? Like suppose there is a resistance like this, SL here. Now, and there is a resistance here. Two resistances I kept in the circuit, and this is EMF is E. So what happens? This is R1, R2. Current is what? Current is I. So we can write here E is equal to what? I R1 plus I R2. So instead of writing like this, I can write E is equal to V1 plus V2 also. Can write. This is the way of writing. This is a Kirchhoff second law. Is it clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Write the statement as it is and please draw the diagram for your understanding. Done? Ismail, are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I raise these statements?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now going to Wheatstone Bridge experiment. So Wheatstone Bridge experiment. In Wheatstone Bridge experiment, there are 4 resistors. Okay. See how you draw. The way I'm not, that is our in your school class, what happens? They just put it on the screen. The way how to draw. See, when you see this one, exactly parallel you have to draw. This one and this one should be parallel. See, they have the same length. Then this and this should be parallel, like this. What happens, when the students draw the Wheatstone Bridge, it goes something different in a different weird way. Yeah. So now here, see, this is the way. Is it clear? So this is R1.
Yes, sir.
This is R2, R3, R4, and this is galvanometer.
So,
Yeah.
for some questions, there is no galvanometer in between. So
There will be
how
a
do we
resistor.
know whether it is Wheatstone Bridge or not?
There will be a resistor in between, right?
Yeah.
There will be.
Yes, sir.
I'll explain that. Okay, don't worry. Galvanometer is also a resistor only.
Sir, ऐसे बनेगा.
No, sir, but in some questions, even that is not there. Parallel It's है. just those 4 in the corners.
Yeah, what you said.
ये
Can you
छोटा
say it again,
लंबा है.
please?
Sir, in some questions, even the middle one is not there. It's only the corner resistors that are there.
Yeah, that's what galvanometer is also a resistor. I'm saying.
No, sir. In some questions, galvanometer is not there. Even the resistor is not there.
Okay, no problem. We can do such circuit also. It will be easy still. If the
Oh, okay, because
bridge is
I
not
wasn't
there, it becomes
able to
zero.
apply Wheatstone bridge over
We
there.
will do that. We will do such questions. Okay. Here, this is current here is I2. Current here is I3. Current here is I4. Now G is the galvanometer. This is EMF. Now here. No. He's a bio student, right? Bio, right?
Who, sir?
So that is still easy than drawing a Wheatstone bridge.
Sir, who, sir? Me or Ashish?
No, I'm.
He is very sure.
Then drawing should be good, right? Bio students, drawing is good.
Yes.
Now, so what happens? We will take this this circuit, okay? A, B, C, A, B, C, and D. Okay, A, B, C. Now what happens? I'm taking the first circuit A, B, C, A. This is the first circuit. I'm taking the direction of the current in this way. I'm taking the direction of the current in this arrow. So what happens here? I2 R2 plus IgG minus. See, this arrow and this arrow is in the same direction. This arrow is in the same direction. Take positive. But this arrow is in opposite direction. Take negative. Minus I1 R1 equal to 0. There is no cell here. That's what. The second one also I'm taking the arrow same way. So this and this will be positive. This and this will be negative. This and this will be negative. Clear? They are in opposite direction. This is also opposite direction. So what happens? B, C, D. So what will happen now? I4 R4 minus IgG minus I3 R3 will be equal to 0. Okay. Will be equal to 0. Now what happens? Ig. So when the bridge is balanced. Okay. When the bridge is balanced. What is the meaning of bridge is balanced? When the bridge is balanced, what will happen? When the bridge is balanced means what? Means there is no current flowing through the galvanometer. Whatever the current is flowing through, the same current will flow here. Whatever the current is flowing through R1 will flow through R3. No current is flowing through galvanometer. That is the meaning of bridge is balanced. So current Ig will be equal to 0. In that case, what will happen? I2 R2 will be equal to I1 R1. The first one. The second one, I4 R4 will be equal to I3 R3. Clear? Now what will happen? R1 by R2 is equal to R1 by R2 equal to what? I2 by I1, right? R1 by R2 is equal to I2 by I1. Similarly, implies R3 by R4 is equal to what? R3 by R4 is equal to I4 by I3. This is the formula. Now, because we know whatever the current is flowing through R2, the same current is flowing through this one. That means what? I2 will be equal to I4 and I1 will be equal to what? I1 will be equal to I3. So in that case, what will happen? R1 by R2 is equal to R3 by R4. So if R4 is the unknown resistance, if this is the unknown resistance, so what we can do now? R4 is equal to what? R4 is equal to R2 into R3 divided by R1. This is the formula for R4. Is it clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is the last topic of this lesson. Meter bridge and potentiometer is deleted. So we will do a numerical on this Kirchhoff law. And is this clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Now I'm going to take the first circuit. I think all the values are written now. Now, okay, this also is written, right? 20 ohms. This is 20 ohms. Okay. Now I'm taking first there are three equations I have to write. First is junction. This is the junction I have taken. D is the junction. So current I3 is coming to the junction, and I3 and I2 are coming to the junction. So what is that? I1 is equal to what? I2 plus I3. Okay. I1 is equal to I2 plus I3. These two are coming to the junction, and I1 is leaving the junction. Now we have A, B, C, and D. So in that case, what is happening? The cell, first we will take 45. First I will define the direction. This is the direction of the current. So this is positive. I have taken in this way. So what will happen? 45 is equal to what? Is equal to 40 into I3 plus 1 into I3 plus 30 into I1. Okay. Now, the second circuit is what? Now I have taken in this way. Because this positive is connected to negative, they will add up. This and this will get add up. Is it clear, the first one? So I'm writing here 45 is equal to what? 41 I3 plus 30 I1. This is the first equation. This is the second equation. Each one carries half mark. Each equation carries half mark. So half, half, and half. Then answers each one half mark. Total I1, I2, I3 will give half mark. Total 3 marks. Now, next circuit is what? C, D, E, F. Did you understand this one? The first equation. अब ये current का direction
Yes, sir.
Okay, 80 plus 45 add कर लो पहले. 45 plus 80 इसको add कर लो because it is in the same direction. I3 see this direction, this direction. Yeah.
120.
Yeah, okay, 120 take it. So that is 1 into I2 plus same direction. When plus 20 into I2 plus. ये देखो इसका direction देखो. It is in the same direction, right? This. Yeah, it is in the same direction. So 40 plus 1, 41. Because same current hai. 41 I3. Done. That's it. So I'm writing this as the circuit here as 125 is equal to how much?
I2
21 I2 plus 41 I3. I got 41 I3. I got this current. This is equation number 3. One more circuit I'm taking. What is that? A, B, E, F. A, B, E, F, this circuit. So in the circuit, what happens now? I'm taking this direction. See, but it is in the opposite direction. Okay, 80, I'm taking here. 80 is equal to how much? 80 is equal to 1 I2 plus 20 I2 minus 30 I1. Because if you look at the direction of this one, this is opposite direction. This is opposite. So that is 30 I1. So that will become what? 80 is equal to what? 21 I2 minus 30 I1. 30 I1. That is equation number 4. Is that clear?
So do we need to take the entire circuit? We can just find out these two and then add them up, right?
You can
To
do
find
it.
for the entire circuit.
No need. Only you can take this 45. 45. I'm taking 45 is equal to 41 I3 plus 30 I1. This one 125 is equal to 21 I2 plus 41 I3. This will get cancelled. Minus. This and this will go away. So this will become minus 85. How much? Minus 80. Yeah. Minus 80 is equal to what? 30 I1 minus 21 I2. This is the thing. Is it clear?
Yes.
This is
So can you explain about?
See, I took this equation and this equation, this two equation. Sorry, this equation and this equation I have taken, and then added both of them. Just added both of them. When I added both of them, means minus. This and this will go away. Remaining is there. Is it clear?
Okay, so yes, so
Now the second I can use this also. This is the fourth equation. Okay, so I got this equation, and then if you want, you can further solve. This is equation number 1, 2, and 3. I solved. If you want, you can solve. You can solve the other equation also. Okay, is that clear? So there are two unknown values. You can solve 2 and 4 also. If you solve 2 and 4, what you will get now? 45 equal to 41 I3 plus 30 I1. Second one is 80 is equal to 21 I2 minus 30 I1. So this and this will go away. You are left with 125 is equal to how much? 41 I3 plus 21 I2. If already it is minus, don't do it again. Now you have these two equations. This equation and this equation. You can write now I3 in terms of I1 minus I2. I3 in terms of I1 minus I2. Then what you will get now? See, 125 is equal to what? 41 I3. What is I3 here? I1 minus I2. I1 minus I2 plus 21 I2. Plus 21 I2. So that will become 125 is equal to 41 I1 minus 41 I2, and this will become minus 20 I2. So I got this I2, and here also I have one more equation. What is that? Minus 80 is equal to 30 I1 minus 21 I2. Now try to solve it. You will get the answer for this. Okay. Multiply with something and we will get I1, I2, I3. Clear? That is the way we solve it. Clear?
Yes,
about
sir.
it? Okay. So you can start solving such type